We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. Game 1 of this 4-game set straight ahead between the Oakland A's and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. Jaime Garcia is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Jaime Garcia is another one of the guys that's come all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Big overhand curveball. Velocity good, not great since he hurt his arm. 89 to 92 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. His changeup is getting better. If his changeup is on, he could be really tough.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike 1. Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today. Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Two and two.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
2-2. Fouled off. Shot down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. A swinging bunt up the third baseline, and he is going to reach to start the ball game. Didn't hit it far, but it's an infield single.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
So now it's Mark Canna. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Chapman gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Garcia ready, the 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And a ground ball to Tulowitzki. This might be two. To second for one. On to Smoke. Gets a double play. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. Looking at the stats, I'm so impressed. He's in the top 5 home runs in the American League coming into this game. And when you're doing that, you catch just about everybody's attention. Don't be surprised if he doesn't make something happen here.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. A's go quietly there. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Andrew Triggs is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the bump now is Andrew Triggs. Not your conventional over-the-top, more of a low three-quarter guy, sinker slider type of guy, but he does throw hard. His sinking fastball anywhere from 92 to 94 miles an hour. He makes his living on throwing pitches out of the zone. You'll know if he's on early, getting ahead, strike one, making him chase those bad breaking balls off the plate.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. Now they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Popped high in the air. Chapman over to his left. He's got it one away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Drilled to the left side. And that's through for a hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch to him. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Still no score. Here's Chris Davis now. The head-to-head line against Garcia. He's 4 for 13. He's taken him deep once. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Way outside. 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Now here's the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
First baseman.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That average pushing up near 350 now. 15 long balls and 33 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 1 down.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Josh Fegley. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Outside, 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Grichuk. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting eighth, center fielder.
In now, Chad Pinder. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, that one deflects off him. I think it got his arm. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. But the A's hit the board first on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Ripped down the first base line. This will get foul for strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And, guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
So digging in now, Kevin Pillar. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. And quickly there are 2 away.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And 2-out success means Troy Tulowitzki will bat this inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And Tulowitzki's got himself a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Coming to the plate now, Russell Martin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Martin brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. Seared down the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
Standing in now, Devin Travis, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. And next up will be Franklin Barreto, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Chopped weakly to the left. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Digging in to try it again, Matt Chapman. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And a breaking ball stays outside.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this swing is wrapped out to Tulowitzki at short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Coming to the plate now, Mark Hanna, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Hit hard to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. So coming to the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Into the box, Josh Donaldson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center, and his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Donaldson, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Ready on 1 and 2. And that one stayed too low apparently. Curveball that time, not even close.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Drilled to first. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
In now, Aledmus Diaz. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. So 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And a relay to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. 3 innings complete. The Jays are out in front 2-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That misses. 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
He's set, and the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Hernandez is there, and he has it for the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see our top speeds fairly modest by today's standards, with 93 and 89 being each starter's top speed respectively. Ready for another chance? Matt Olson. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
2-1 to the A's first baseman. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Changeup in for a strike. Here now the 2-2. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 2-2 one more time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Semien is on his way home. He scores, and the A's have tied it. It's a 2-2 game.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. Skied into straightaway right. Pilar's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Josh Fegley.
Standing in, Josh Fegley. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Fegley, 30 years of age. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go in the high round.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first home run of the season, and it gives the A's a 4-2 lead.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Now batting, center fielder.
And that brings up Chad Pinder, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-2 Oakland. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Russell Martin now looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. The 0-1 home to Martin. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
0-for-2 for him to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Martin leads off first with 1 away. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. The 2-2. There's a called third strike down in the zone.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he lifts it in the air to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They trail it here 4-2. And next up will be Franklin Barreto. Comes into this at bat 0-for-1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. One 0 count. Here it is. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Hard hit ball to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki, and there's one down now. Into the box, Mark Canna. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. From the stretch. Now a pitch swung on and grounded out to Tulowitzki at shortstop. And there's out number 2. Digging in, Marcus Semien. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Very weakly on the ground. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Semien is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. And there's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit well towards the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. A's have to settle for just the 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 5, the Blue Jays 2. At the plate, Josh Donaldson.
Leading off for Toronto, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here comes the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
And it's 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's Justin Smoke now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Gone! A solo shot here off the bat of Justin Smoke. Number 11 for him on the season, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
And that'll bring up a leadless dient. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Hit out towards second. Taken there by Lowry. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Kevin TOR.
Now to the plate, Kevin Pillar. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2-1 the count to Pillar. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Now at the plate, Rendell Gritcher. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Pillar at third with 2 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2,
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmero Petit.
Yusmero Petit.
First offering on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
4 runs, 12 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The A's lead this one 5-4. Tyler Clifford takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 78, Tyler Clifford.
Now in the box, Chris Davis. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Chris Davis.
First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
2-2.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Stepping in now, Jed Lowry. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. In past history against Tyler Clippard, he's 1 for 4. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Two and 2. Popped him up. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Josh Begley will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here's the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Lowry leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Striding in for Oakland, Chad Pinder. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike 1. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. A ball and a strike. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. A's strand a couple. They lead it 5-4. Now at the plate, Russell Martin. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's gone 5 for 13. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Petit has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Hit high and deep out to left. Davis going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin Travis.
Stepping in, Devin Travis, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 0-1 pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, center fielder.
Into the box now, Teoscar Hernandez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Sun Hwan-Oh is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 76, Sun Hwan-Oh.
Now the A's designated hitter, Franklin Barreto. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And a good take there, as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Matt Chapman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
One down.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Kanal.
So now it's Mark Kanal. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Pilar's there. 2 down.
Now batting, Georgia, Marcus.
Stepping up now, Marcus Semien. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
And the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin Smoke. He went deep last time up.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
Lou Trevino will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Lou Trevino.
Now the pitch. In there, strike one.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. A bouncer to the left side. Chapman brings it in. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7.
Number 1, designated hitter, Diaz.
Striding forward now is the DH, Aledmus Diaz. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Up next for the Blues, right fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Digging in, Kevin Pillar. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this is speared by the first baseman.
The batter, left fielder, Randall Grichuk.
So striding in, Randall Grichuk. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Diaz is off of first with 2 away. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
3-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. Lowry showing off the range. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Toronto. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Here's Chris Davis now. He went down on strikes last time up.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that just misses inside. Now the 1-0. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Matt Olson waits on deck. 3-0 pitch. A swing and a miss, strike one.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So striding forward now, Matt Olson hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! Matt Olson connects for a 2-run home run. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it's now 7-4. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Ryan Tepera is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
The batter, number 8.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
No outs, nobody on. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 1-2. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Josh Fegley, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. Popped him up. Smoke is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But the Athletics strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the eighth. It's the A's 7, the Jays 4. Stepping into the box, Troy Tulowitzki. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Emilio Pagan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive, base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put two men, maybe three men, put some pressure on this defense.
Russell Martin now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike one. Pagan, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss from Martin as he'll retreat to the dugout is out number 1. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Devin Travis. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
Now batting, center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He's set. Here it comes. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Tulowitzki, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Nope. Foul
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Blue Jays held in check. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Back at Rogers Center as we get a look at the great city of Toronto from the ferry on Lake Ontario. Roberto Ozuna
Comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First pitch on its way. This is foul right side. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ozuna is second in American League All-Star voting among closers, so it looks good that he'll be a member of the AL squad.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
To 1-2 now. Popped him up. Smoke is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Into the box, Mark Canna.
The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield.
Smoke is there, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They hold a 7-4 lead. Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Donaldson.
Blake Trinan comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 39, Blake Trinan.
First delivery to him on the way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Justin Smoke now. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
And the changeup is way low that time. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Oakland A's took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Yusmeiro Petit gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Blake Trinan earns the save out of the bullpen, his 16th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Blue Jays.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the A's knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 7-4. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Ronald Guzman drove in 4, leading Texas to a win over the White Sox 5-4. The Angels starting pitcher, number 23, collected win number 2 on the year as the Angels got past the Rays 3-2. The Detroit Tigers put together 10 total hits as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 5-2. The Atlanta Braves got 11 hits overall as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 8-3. The Los Angeles Dodgers earned the 3-game series sweep as they took down the Fish in Miami 6-3. They stayed hot with their 10th in a row. The San Diego Padres totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 13-6. The Phillies totaled 11 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 8-1. The Colorado Rockies broke up their 5-game losing skid as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 4-3. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.